Paros is a perfect place for sunbathing on the beach, playing various sports, or discovering Cycladic architecture, which comprises of traditional houses, numerous churches, and beautiful white windmills. See what else awaits you on Paros. The Cyclades archipelago includes more than 200 islands in the Aegean Sea. Popular Naxos and Santorini, associated by some with the mythical Atlantis, are among them. But many consider Paros to be the most beautiful island of the Cyclades. The island of Paros is not particularly crowded with tourists, as they are more likely to go to more popular islands. People who have visited Paros most often return there. They are charmed with its beauty and the magic of traditional Greece. The weather on Paros is almost always excellent. January and February are considered the worst months, as the temperature is around 15 degrees then. But even then you can visit the island. The other months are excellent though. There is no scorching heat, it is pleasantly warm, and there are very few rainy days. The water in the sea is warm already in May, but even earlier the braver ones can swim. For those who do not like crowds, the best months to visit the island are April, September and October. However, at any time of the year, Paros has a traditional Greek atmosphere that is vanishing in many regions of the country. Time slows down here, the locals always take their time. This serene atmosphere and peace is also shared by tourists who slowly contemplate magnificent views and numerous monuments, and also enjoy the local cuisine. You don't have to take notes. We have included all the practical info in the description below the video. That's where you can also find links with accommodation, tickets to attractions, and tips on how to pay abroad so as not to overpay on currency conversions. You can get to the island by a ferry or by a plane. Ferries run from the Athens and Thessaloniki, among others. There are also quite a few connections from other Cycladic islands. Ferry prices are not too high, so a trip to the island will not drain your pocket. You can also get to Paros by plane. There are quite a few flights, so you can easily find a good connection. There are two ways to travel around the island. There is a very good bus network that gets you to all the major attractions. You can also rent a scooter. This may not be the fastest way to get around, but it allows you to get where the buses don't go. Although Paros is not a big island, there are quite a few attractions. These are primarily beautiful beaches, but also charming towns and villages. A must-see is the island's capital, Paros. This charming town with traditional white houses has a lot to offer. It is worth starting with a visit to an early Christian church from the 4th century. It delights with Byzantine details. The Archaeological Museum has an exceptionally interesting collection of artifacts from the Neolithic era to the beginnings of Christianity. The seaside town of Naxos stands out for its particular beauty. You can walk for hours through the charming streets, admiring the views and visiting numerous pubs. On the way, you can drop by the ruins of the Venetian castle, the Byzantine Museum, or the Wine Museum. Lefkes, the former capital, is equally interesting though, without the tourist hustle and bustle. Located on the slopes of the mountain, it amuses with its views, white houses, medieval churches, and Cycladic windmills. In addition to water and beach activities, the island of Paros offers other ways to spend time actively. Hiking enthusiasts can take numerous trails and even climb mountain peaks, since Paros is a hillside island. The route from Lefkes to Prodromos is a popular choice. It is unique because it is lined with marble cobblestones. Marble from Paros was also a highly valued carving material. It is worth visiting the old quarries where this precious stone was mined. They lie about 7 kilometers from Paros, whose old town is built of this marble. Horse riding enthusiasts may be tempted to explore the island on horses, which is insured by local equestrian centers. For many, the most important feature on the island of Paros are the beautiful beaches. The most visited are Golden Beach, considered the most beautiful on the island with stunning, golden-colored sand, as well as Santa Maria or Molos. Colymbithas is also very interesting as its uniqueness is enhanced by numerous granite rocks smoothed by the sea. Beaches are not just for sunbathing and swimming. It is also a great place to practice various water sports. There are almost perfect conditions for windsurfing and kite surfing. Diving fans will not be disappointed either. Coral reefs are somewhat poorer than in the Red Sea, for example, but its magnificent rock formations compensate it. Underwater small caves or findings are also an attraction. These include, for example, anchors, shipwrecks or amphorae. During the peak season, that is from May to September, the island's party life flourishes. The largest number of clubs with live music and discos can be found in the island's capital Parakia and the touristic Naxos. Numerous bars, taverns and restaurants offer excellent food and great Greek wine until late. You can also try some of the stronger local drinks there. If you're already planning your trip, you can find accommodation and tickets to attractions on the spot in the links under the video description. You can also order a card for cheap payments abroad the same way. Press the bell and subscribe to our channel if you want to receive notifications about new episodes. Have a nice trip.